Did you know that the best day of the year in Sweden is the summer? Is it more important how much weight it looks like you're lifting, or you just care about lifting the weight? How deep can you go? How low can you go? So let me know, what do you think? Hello and welcome to another squat video. The plan is warm up to 160 kilograms and do 3 sets of doubles today. And then after that, I will probably take 2 plates off and then just do as many reps as possible on that without the belt, completely raw. And that's it for the squat session. And I will separate the videos. I'll keep the whole workout, including the warm-up and the working sets, and then I will just cut the working sets and make a short version out of it so you can decide which version you want to see. With that said, let's get started. If you've watched some of my videos before, for squats, I use the thicker plates. And in one of my videos, I asked, is it easier or more difficult to squat with the weight further out? And one of you commented that apparently it is more difficult the further out the weight. Now, I've tried this once. I didn't really see any difference, but anyway, so. This is 140 kilograms. I'll do a double on this, and it's still part of the warm-up. I will not use the belt, and completely raw. And the reason is usually I do 1.5 of body weight completely raw, just to know that I can do a certain amount of weight, a decent amount of weight without the belt. I will also keep the trainers on, even though these are not proper squat shoes. These are not flat, so I find it more difficult when I use these trainers than without the trainers. All right, this weight barefoot is not challenging at all, but well, it is challenging, but not as challenging as it is with the trainers. Anyway, they'll come off in a second, and of course I'll start using the belt. So warm-up is done now, and next is going to be the working weight, which is 160 kilograms. I will do a single on that just to get a feel of the weight. And then after that, 3 sets of doubles. Now, I am using the thin plates today, as you can see. They don't look as impressive, do they? That's 140 kilograms, which is 308 pounds. Now, that's not really impressive weight, but it's not a joke either, so. All right, let's load the working weight. And now, of course, the clips come on. All right, this is the working weight for today. Let me take the shoes off. Now, here's a funny question for anyone out there watching. From the viewer perspective, would you rather use the thicker plates to make the weight look impressive and heavier than it is, or the narrow plates, the thin plates, because you don't care what the weight looks like, you just care about lifting the weight. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Just one rep on this one to get the feel of the working weight. Now starts the squat session. My aim is to squat 200 kilograms. Now I'm starting that loading process, if you will, now. So that's why I'm trying to keep the weight relatively heavy so I can build the strength. But I also want to do a decent amount of weight for reps as well. So that's why then I drop the weight one or two sets at the end of the session, where I aim for 8 to 10 reps, but of course on a much lighter weight.
Down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time.
All right, first set done, and 2 to go. I've lost 6 kilograms, which is 14 pounds. And I can feel that my shoulder mobility is getting much better. When I squatted before, I had a really wide grip because I was 98 kilograms. That's 216 pounds. And I couldn't get the hands closer to my body before. They would be like in this position. And as I was coming up, I couldn't even hold my elbows pointing down. And you'd want the elbows to point down, because as you're pushing, then you're pushing the weight up instead of sideways and having that weight roll onto your neck, which makes the squatting way much more difficult. Let's do the second set. The second set is always much easier than the first set, at least for me. Yeah, those 2 reps felt much easier than the previous 2 reps. Did you know that the best day of the year in Sweden is the summer? Summers in Sweden are really short, and apparently Swedes consider the summer one day. All right, let's do the last set. Always the first and the last set are the most difficult ones. 3 months ago, I started what I called Operation Flat Belly. And the objective was to get into that summer shape. And yes, the Operation Flat Belly is now completed. And now, physique update. That's the physique, that's the back. And that's the front. Not bad for 3 months, right? All right, shirt back on now because this is a commercial gym. During the physique update, I had enough break. So let's do the speed reps. Again, so it's never about the weight. Don't worry about the weight if you're just about to start or have been squatting for a while. So it's never about the weight. It's about mainly, I would say, pay attention to the form more than anything else. Regardless whether you're watching my content or somebody else's content, always pay attention to the form instead of the weight. All right, let's do the last set. And if you enjoy content like this, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell below. Well, I don't know, is the notification bell below or up? Where is it on YouTube? But like and subscribe definitely below. Don't forget to hit those. Now, I'm aiming for anywhere between 8 to 10 repetitions. No belt, no knee wraps, no nothing really, completely raw. And I'm going to do them as fast as possible. When I unracked the weight, I forgot. I was prepared to lift heavier weight, and then as I lifted the weight, then for a split second, almost lost the balance as I was walking out. Anyway, so speed and depth, I think, was fine. I think the depth was better than the previous reps. I like to do deep squats, as deep as possible. So let me know, what do you think? How deep can you go? How low can you go? Anyway, so next is leg presses, sled push pull, and hamstring curls, but I won't film those. Gym is starting to get full on the other side. At the gym here, they let me use the studio, which I've shown to you guys a few times. And I appreciate that they let me use the studio here. As you can see from the mirrors, it's a huge studio and I have it all to myself, which is great. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Is it up here, down here? Find it and click it. And I'll see you in the next workout session.